Picture this. A Hollywood actress turned duchess finds herself on the brink of losing not only her royal status but also facing a lawsuit so massive it makes the latest Netflix deal look like pocket change. Meghan Markle, once the shining star of royal rebels, is now reportedly begging Prince Harry to drop what is being called a $100 million divorce lawsuit. Sounds like the plot of a binge-worthy drama, right? Except this time, it isn't fiction. It's their lives splashed across headlines and whispered about in palaces and coffee shops alike. But before we continue, please subscribe, like, and turn on the notification bell for more updates. But how did we even get here? And why does this story grip the world like a blockbuster cliffhanger? Let's unpack the tale with a mix of intrigue, humor, and the kind of relatable storytelling that makes even royal scandals feel eerily familiar. The $100 million question. Imagine you've had a fight with your partner, maybe over who forgot to buy milk or who left the Netflix account logged in at your mom's place. Now scale that up. Instead of arguing about groceries, imagine your spouse threatens a lawsuit worth $100 million. That's not just a lover's spat. That's enough to make even the calmest person break into a royal sweat. For Meghan, this isn't just about money. It's about reputation, image, and the fragile empire she and Harry built outside the palace gates. When you've crafted a brand on independence and love conquering all, the idea of your fairy tale crashing in court is devastating. Could Harry really go through with such a colossal legal move? Or is this headline another chess piece in their ongoing game of image, survival, and, let's be honest, revenge? Love, betrayal, and legal battles. Every marriage has its breaking points. But when you mix fame, fortune, and the crown jewels of royal drama, you get a recipe for headlines that sound too surreal to believe. Meghan begging Harry feels like a complete reversal of the narrative we've seen before, where she was often painted as the one pulling strings. But here's the twist. Divorce lawsuits at this scale aren't just about emotions. They're about assets, deals, custody, and the priceless currency of public sympathy. Picture Meghan trying to appeal to Harry's softer side, maybe reminding him of their love story, their children, or even the battles they've fought together. The stakes are bigger than money. They're about legacy. Wouldn't you be curious to know whether Harry's heart or his lawyers will have the final say? The public court of opinion. Let's be real. When it comes to Harry and Meghan, the real court isn't just in the UK or the US. It's the global audience watching their every move. Public opinion has turned into a powerful judge and jury, deciding who is the villain and who is the victim. And Meghan knows it. Begging Harry to drop the lawsuit might not just be a private plea. It's also about swaying the audience that has followed their saga since the first fairy tale kiss on the steps of St. George's Chapel. In the world of celebrity and royalty, saving face often matters as much as saving money. If you were in her shoes, would you fight the lawsuit in silence or try to win back the world's sympathy before it's too late? Lessons hidden in the scandal. Here's where the royal drama actually becomes surprisingly relatable. Sure, most of us don't deal with nine-figure lawsuits, but who hasn't faced the sting of conflict in relationships? The Meghan and Harry saga reminds us of some universal truths. 1. Communication matters. If billionaires and royals can fall apart from miscommunication, what about us? 2. Reputation is fragile. One moment you're the darling of the crowd, the next you're the headline in a tabloid. Protecting your image, personal or professional, is a daily choice. 3. Love is tested most in crisis. We don't all face lawsuits, but we do face choices that test loyalty, patience, and trust. So maybe Meghan's begging isn't just a desperate move. It's a reflection of what anyone might do when the weight of losing both love and livelihood comes crashing down. What happens next? That's the million, or should we say $100 million question. Will Harry hold his ground and push forward with the lawsuit, or will Meghan's please soften his stance? The royal couple that once positioned themselves as a symbol of breaking tradition now face a test that could break them entirely. And maybe that's why this story has such a grip on us. It isn't just about palaces, crowns, or Hollywood deals. It's about two people navigating the messiness of love, ambition, and identity under a spotlight brighter than any of us could imagine. Final thoughts: why we care. At the end of the day, Meghan begging Harry isn't just another celebrity scandal. It's a mirror reflecting our fascination with power, love, and vulnerability. It reminds us that no matter how rich, famous, or royal someone might be, the struggles of love, trust, and survival remain painfully human. So, what do you think? Should Harry drop the lawsuit for the sake of love or press forward for the sake of principle? Share your thoughts, debate with your friends, or even drop your take in the comments. Because whether you root for Meghan, Harry, or just the drama itself, one thing is certain. This story is far from over, and the next twist might just shock us all.